finally hear me. Okay, so I think I'm finally able to be heard. Oh, why is the music so loud? I've never used this software before, so I am struggle busting. It's so hard right now. Oh my god. Can I change the volume at all? I feel like I have to literally scream over the music because I don't see a way to change the volume. It's making me so mad. Like, why did they randomly decide to stop supporting the software that I already used? Ah, here we go. Mayhap that will help. Let me check. Okay, so it is indeed helping. This was so frustrating, my guys. So frustrating. Like, so first I didn't realize y'all couldn't hear me. Then I realized and I was frantically trying to make sure that you could hear me. Oh, also my controllers died at the same time, which is why my character is just standing there like a dumbass. So that's fun. But yeah, Twitch stopped supporting the broadcasting software that I use, so I actually had to like download a different software, and then I was trying to figure out how to set it up, and it was just a whole fucking thing. And then, yeah, anyway. We just circle back around to the fact that, you know, nothing wanted to work. Okay. Hopefully these should be paired without me having to take it out of the cradle. I hope. Come on. Come on. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying earlier when you couldn't hear me. I probably still sound like shit, but it's fine because we're here. I also said hello to Magic Cat and Awesome Asian, but I don't know if either one of them actually heard me, so that's fun. So we're just having an adventure testing out this software, this new software. I have no idea why they decided to discontinue support for the software I normally use, but I wasted so much time trying to download and figure out the new software. And then I finally get it set up and the fucking audio's not working. It was so frustrating. And then my controllers died. But it's whatever. I'm here now. Hey, Magic Cat. Earlier I was talking about how much I missed you, but deadass, you did not see it. You... I guess I should say you couldn't hear it, but yeah. It wasn't happening. It wasn't. I have no idea how bad or good I sound. I'm here now, though. I have my handy dandy trusty water bottle next to me, so hopefully that'll help me like not sound like the Crypt Keeper. I still can't believe that the audio wasn't working. And it wasn't the headphones, like the headphones were on, they were charged, they were positioned correctly. But for some reason, the audio, like it was really weird because you could see clearly that it had, I guess, like automatically registered that there was an audio device, but hadn't connected to it, if that makes sense. Like, there's a little like square where it's like audio input capture, and then it has the name of the device. And like I thought it was set up, but apparently it wasn't. And then I couldn't find the other place where you're supposed to set it up, because for some reason you're supposed to set it up in 2 separate places. And after it was like set up in the one place, I just assumed that it was set up across the board. But there's a second place where you have to set it up in a different menu. Am I making any sense? I don't know. Anyway, I was just like, I don't know why they stopped supporting the other one. Because yes, it was a much cruder, simpler software, but that was like kind of the point. Like all of the people who were less tech savvy are obviously going to be using that one. It's like I didn't want extra options because that makes it overly complicated when it doesn't need to be, but whatever. They did the Switch while I was gone too, so I didn't even know. Whatever. Oh, they're finally not confused. Good. We need to eat something. My character, not me. Oh, I didn't even realize we found a gold ribbon. That's great. I tried to pick one of the shortest missions possible so that we could get this done very quickly. Because I wasn't sure how long I was going to have on here. I feel like it should be at least 30 to 45 minutes. I don't know if we're going to get a full hour, but we might. I'm so sorry I missed you earlier though, Magic Cat. Or, you're Magic Sloth now, but whatever. It's still Magic Cat, she just changed her name to Magic Sloth. Where the hell is the tissue box? I don't know if you know, but my allergies are still always crazy. Oh, I see. It fell into the thingy. Oh well. Well, that was kind of brutal. Yeah, I picked one of the, like, easier weak sauce dungeons so I could do it super quickly. Because obviously I didn't want to pick one of the tougher dungeons. It's going to take an hour or two because I don't know if I have an hour or two today. Because it took so long to get everything set up and so much time was wasted setting everything up that I don't think there is time for that. But who knows? Maybe. Ah, there we go. Also, in case you were curious, my headphones are in fact still like falling apart and look like crap. But they still technically work, so I keep wearing them because, well, ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. I mean, I guess someone could argue that it's broke, but I don't really care. As long as it still like transmits audio and fits on my head, I'm not overly picky, but eh. I guess if I was really pressed, I could just borrow his, but whatever. Sometimes I forget that this character in this game file only has like close combat type moves. Like no ranged attacks at all, and it's kind of shitty, but it's whatever. Magic Cat, are you still there? I feel like I need to get used to calling her Magic Sloth. I'm really curious, like, do I sound like I used to, like I normally do, or do I sound weird? Note that this is not an opening for you to just insult me, but like, do I sound normal, or do I sound like strange still? Because I can't tell. I think the only other, like, mission objective here was on floor freaking 11. Are they paralyzed? I think Electro Ball can go around corners, but I don't remember. Heck yeah. Cool, okay. They almost died. I guess the good news is they're not a client, but... Oh, your Wi-Fi cut out? Okay, I was wondering, because normally you're a lot more chatty and vocal, and I was like, where did Magic Cat go? I didn't think I got that boring while I was gone. But yeah, how do I sound? How do I sound to you? Do I sound normal or do I sound strained? I still don't know if I can handle talking for 3 hours straight, but I feel like an hour should be fine. Okay, good. I honestly meant to come on yesterday, but I ended up cleaning and kind of forgot about it. Which I feel like is like the most house spouse thing to say ever. But I did. I totally forgot about it. I just ended up cleaning and I forgot about it. You might have to switch accounts. Okay. Oh, well. At least those never end that badly. I don't like stepping on the sleep tiles, but it's kind of not the worst tile to step on. I'm at floor 6. Oh. Oh, so it won't take long at all, basically. Yeah, because this is one of the... I don't want to call it... Well, it's definitely not the weakest dungeon, because that would be the Tiny Woods dungeon, but, like, it's definitely on the weaker end. But I picked a weaker one so we could do it quickly. Not that I have to do much anyway because of all the sniping, but it's fine. Alright, we just need to get to floor 11. There really was not much to do in this dungeon. And that's not me commenting about it being weak again. I'm just sitting here like, yeah, there were only 2 requests, weren't there? Whoopsie. Oops. I thought it would be easier for me to like pick something where I could stop and start very easily instead of getting super involved in like doing something in Cult of the Lamb. I also kind of just wanted like a comfort game after being gone for so long. But like I was talking about when y'all couldn't hear me, which rip, I spent so long trying to decide if I was going to play Animal Crossing or not, because I thought about playing Animal Crossing, actually. And then I was like, I might get really involved in that, so... I thought about, what is it called? Untitled Goose Game, too, but then I was like, nah. Seriously? How do you miss? What? Shouldn't something of such a low level literally be incapable of dodging something of such a high level? Whatever. You would think based on the like speed and accuracy stats, but you know, whatever. It's not that deep, it's a Pokemon game. Did they both really need to go there to beat him? That feels like expensive overkill at this point, but whatever. And it's paralyzed. I don't know why this is always funny, but it is. Wait a minute, what's that? No, not the trap. Down here. What's this? Ah! I don't actually remember if we've had an Aerodactyl join our team before. They're not in a camp. Okay, we have to keep them. I don't know if they never offered before or if they just died, but I feel like they died. Like, I feel like one tried to join before and just did not make it, but I could be wrong. I'm just also not willing to comb through like 50 hours of footage to find that out. Damn it! Leave them alone! I know everyone in this dungeon is supposed to be weak, but seriously, you almost got murked by that? Whatever. I don't know why this happens literally every single time, but my eyes are already watering and my, like, TMI nose is running, and I'm just like, why? This is literally why I joke about being allergic to computers. Like, obviously I know I'm not. I don't think that's a real thing, but I joke about it because literally every single time without fail this happens. It looks like I'm freaking crying and I'm not. I mean, maybe this room is just dusty or something? Maybe? I mean, I guess there could just be particles of stuff in the air, too? I don't know, but I don't like it. Again? Oh, excuse me. Oh. I don't even know where that came from. I'm not even tired right now. Oh, I think we can just go up. Okay. Water time. Alright, that's fair. I'm fine with it. Do you know how many cacturns we have in camps? I really don't give a shit. Well, that was fast. Dang. Imagine thinking you're the shit and then getting your ass kicked that quickly. I mean, I guess it happens all the time, but... How is our belly going down so quickly? That's what I don't get. How is it going down so fast? Because if you saw, I'm not just eating tiny apples. I've eaten 2 regular apples, and I'm like, how is our belly this empty? Whatever. Oh, nice! Ooh. I hate when we get caught on corners. You restarted your phone. I don't have no idea if that helped or not. I hope it did, though. I really wish I could make the screen bigger for myself, but it's whatever. We're here for a freaking famous seed? Whatever. I don't even read the requests half the time, I just click on them, okay? Huh. Well, I definitely don't mean this in the condescending way, but good for it. Honestly, sometimes Wi-Fi issues, it feels like nothing you do helps. Like you've restarted everything and it doesn't help. And by everything, of course, I mean your like actual Wi-Fi device. It's like your actual internet. Okay, so the famous seed is literally against the wall, but I'm just gonna go over here and grab this item. Yeah. And now we can leave. What is a famous seed anyway? Like, surely it doesn't make you famous. Spill the tea. I'm shocked I was actually able to, like, this game isn't even that hard to play, but I'm shocked we were actually able to complete that. It feels like everything just decided to, like, shit on my attempts to stream today. But, anyway, tell me what's going on your end. What kills me is when I try to, like, message in chat, it wants me to log in, literally even though I'm already logged in, streaming. Why do I need to log in twice? It's the same fucking thing. Like, it doesn't make sense. It just really doesn't. Because it looks like everything is streaming correctly on Twitch's end. So it's just very puzzling to me. Like, why do I need to log in twice? So I might have to take a second to do that because I can't use my own freaking chat for some reason. This is why I didn't want to use the more complicated software. Like, what moron made it so you have to log in separately just to use your own chat in your own software on your own computer that you've already logged into twice? Like, it doesn't make sense. Why is it a separate login? But whatever. I never said the developers were smart. It just doesn't make sense. Why do I need to log in again? Her husband begged for another chance. Girl, isn't this his 89th chance? At some point you have to, like, you have to put your foot down. What? I'm so confused. I mean, I've heard of the 3-strike system, but this is like if you did the 3-strike system 80 times in a row. I'm so confused. And you're getting a PC, which is good news. I am very confused about the husband thing, though. Doesn't there come a point where you just stop with the bullshit? Like, don't you either improve or stop being married? Like, I'm so confused. It's like he keeps getting worse. It's like he's in a competition for how bad of a husband he can be. Whatever. I'm lazy. This is now his name. His name is Arrow. Not to be confused with Arrow. I honestly forgot about it. Oh my god. I forgot we recruited this Pokemon. My bad. I don't know why, but I really want to name him Bacon. Hold on. Like, I just got struck with sudden inspiration, like, I should name him Bacon. No reason. His name is just Bacon now. I guess that's better than when I literally named one of my Pokemon Bread, but whatever. I'm fairly certain I named one of them Brick, too. I feel like I'm worse at this than Rimuru is, but whatever. I still don't understand why those two are together. It doesn't make sense. I understand giving someone a first, second, third, or maybe even a 10th chance. But this is literally his 100th chance. Like, what is he doing? Sure. We're gonna name you, Socks. Because that's the first thing I thought of. Your name is now Sock. Or Socks. I'm not really sure. Ow, my god. Is my thingy drifting again? I think it might be drifting again. That was terrifying. Oh god, okay. We're trying. Should it be... I can feel the judgment from Magic Cat. Should it be Sock or Socks? Because that's where we're at right now. It's gonna be singular or plural. Figure it out. Magic Hat said socks. Okay. Wait, what do you mean you're looking for bunnies? Also, I have no idea why I sound congested now, but whatever. Just roll with it. Oh, I forgot how cute they are. What do you mean by... Do you mean like a literal, like an animal, like a bunny? Or do you mean like a product? I feel like I sound crazy. I swear there's some kind of like... Oh my god, was it a clothing brand or a shoe brand? Oh, you're talking about a literal bunny. Oh, good luck with that. Mine was one of the like white with brown spots, like floppy eared ones. Super cute. Yeah, he died. But it's okay because he was old, I think. Wasn't he? I think he was old. I mean, if not, it's too late to do anything about it now. You can't fix death. But I'm pretty sure he was old. If you do get a bunny, make sure it's a baby, though. I don't want you to get an old bunny and then it croaks on you like a week later. That would just be tragic. You were looking for one, but your mom wants two? I guess so they're not, like, lonely? I don't know. I've heard animals get lonely if there's only one, so you should get two. Which is why we have two cats. Because apparently they'll get lonely if you have one, and giving them a, like, companion means they always have a playmate or something. I don't know. That could be total bullshit. But I mean, it makes sense to me. It sounds like she wants one of her own, like, not just to get you one. I don't know. I mean, that's not a crime. Yeah, I sound kind of terrible, but it's fine. When did I get so many? Whatever. I feel like we only need like 3 apples, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. 3 is fine, I think. Oh god, we don't need this many of these either. That should be good. Oh my god. No, stop, stop. I'll wait. I'm not doing that. Okay, so apparently it is drifting. Good to know. Of note, these are not actually my controllers. These are my spouse's controllers, so that's fun. Oh, she loves bunnies. Okay. I mean, they are cute. They're... Ooh, that sounded bad. They are super cute, so I totally get that part. Are you going to make sure their teeth are properly filed, or that they have those little chew toys? Because I really don't want them to chew on your furniture and stuff. Yeah, I sound like crap, but just ignore it. It's fine. I have no idea why I sound so congested. I'm not even sick. That's what pisses me off. I'm not even sick! This is blasphemy. This is blasphemy. Yesterday, your neighbor's dog came to your aunt's house and you had to pet it. That's kind of like the... Oops. Accidentally re-engages dialogue. That's like the universal rule with cute dogs, though, isn't it? Once you see it, you have to pet it. Or at least think about petting it. Or give it treats. Stop! Or give it treats. I feel like he needs to replace his controllers, because he replaced mine, but I feel like his needs to be replaced too. Like, I just really didn't expect this much drift. I really didn't. Can I afford this? I can. You're gonna get toys for the bunny for their teeth. Okay. I was gonna say, because otherwise, that might have been a little rough. A little bit. I'm not even joking, though. God, my rabbit chewed on everything when he was still alive. You know, before the dying part. Yeah, he chewed on everything. I'm fairly certain he had himself a little bunny heart attack. Like, I don't think he choked on anything he was chewing. I'm pretty sure it was just a heart attack or like a bunny. Can bunnies get strokes? Whatever it was, he croaked. But I don't think it was from his chewing habits. But yes, please get them their little like chewy thingies. It's like when babies are teething. Like you know when babies are oh god. You know when babies are teething and they kind of need something to chew on constantly or they're gonna like well, obviously they're not gonna just go off and chew your furniture like rabbits, but how they need teething rings? Yeah, he needs something to chew on too. Also, yes, I am definitely as annoyed by this as everyone else, but I can't, like, there's nothing I can do about it. What? No, stop. You're old. Your old ones chewed on mom's shoes? That's funny. Well, not for her, but it is funny. Let's see. My rabbit chewed on... When I say everything, I actually mean everything. Like, this bitch chewed on... What are they called? He chewed on, like, vases. He chewed on fucking bricks, because we had a brick fireplace. He chewed on the fucking recliners, like, underneath the metal bar. He literally chewed on the furniture. He chewed on the potted plants. Like, the plant itself and the thing it was in. Like, the planter. He chewed on everything. Literally, anything he could find, he chewed. And it's all because my, oh god. My birth mother, I'll just wait. I'll wait for it to quit doing that. But yeah, I'll keep talking, but I'll just wait. Apparently it's just gonna do that for a while. That's not me. I couldn't even press the button that fast, so you know it's not me. My tiny arthritic gremlin hands can't press the button that fast. No, she was too cheap to either get him chew toys or have his teeth filed, which you're supposed to do one or both for the rabbits, like continued health and well-being and to keep their teeth filed down. Otherwise, they will literally chew on anything to keep their teeth filed down. She didn't want to pay for the filing. She didn't want to pay for the toys, so she paid for it with her house because he chewed on everything. It's honestly what she deserved for being cheap. Oh god, stop! Magic Hat says she wants to get bunnies from bunny owners. I guess like bunny breeders or even just regular people whose bunnies mated and they like couldn't do anything about it. Because apparently the ones from the pet stores were sick. Which I guess makes sense. Because the ones from the pet stores probably have the same issues as the dogs from puppy mills where they just like mass breed them without care for their health and safety. So, yeah, that totally makes sense actually. Wait, where was it? For Mount Thunder. I don't think we have any for Mount Thunder, but I'll check. We do not. I didn't mean to go in here, my bad. Oh, darn it, hold on. I've been foiled by dialogue menus once again. Oh, why? What? This is so frustrating. Also, I'm not actually quitting, I just want to save. I'm like really paranoid about, you know, it randomly crashing and losing everything even though I wasn't doing much. So I always make sure I save before I go do anything. Okay, so... Supposedly Grand Sea... Hold on. I don't really care about the extra money. Let's go to Waterfall Pond. Fuck it, I don't care. Waterfall Pond's a relatively short dungeon, as you saw, because they will give you a little, like, warning, a little heads up of how many floors there are. Yeah. Magic Hat said, I realized I have different priorities from my cousin. There's like 80 ways this could go, so do you mean like bunny priorities or like life, education? Where are you going with this? Yeah, dungeons like these are why I keep the damn, what are they called? X-ray specs? Yeah, so I can actually see where I'm going. Oh, that's what you mean. Meanwhile, she's thinking of which car she should buy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with thinking about that, I guess. Nothing wrong with thinking about what car she wants to buy. But yeah, you do have different priorities. Because you're thinking about how you want to start a family. She's thinking about which car she wants next. I have no idea if both of you are thinking about education or not. Did I see a sparkle tile? No, I did not. Okay. Thought I saw a sparkling floor tile. Because there's always a hidden item here, so. Consequently, which car does she want to buy? Not that I can help or anything, because we're in a totally different country, but just curious. Oh, I went up the wrong... Oh well. It's fine, the room still connects. Shh. I can't read maps. Does it show? It probably shows. You said you're already suffering in education. I mean, this is gonna sound kind of controversial, but education is not meant for everyone, and everyone is not meant for education. Like, on one hand, I'm really glad that I went to uni, but on the other hand, I was so often so miserable. Like, it was a good experience. I got to grow as a person. I learned some things that weren't necessarily education related. I met my wonderful husband. But at the same time, education is fucking hard. You know? It's hard. Even when you're doing exactly what you want to do, it's hard. Even if you're smart, even if you got all your shit together, it's just really hard. It's really stressful. So, I get it. That, and half the time, unless you come from a rich family, everyone's broke. There's a reason there's a stereotype of broke college students. It's because most of us are broke unless we come from rich families. And I definitely didn't come from, like, a rich place. I did not. Is she done fistfighting someone in the background? That'd be great. I hate that you can't turn until they hit you if you're too close to them. Magic Cat says, quote, honestly, I don't know what she wants. Yet I'm being dragged to do IT. I wanted simple translation. I still don't understand why they're trying to tell you what you're allowed to study in college. Like, that's so bizarre. Maybe it's just different countries have different educational etiquette, but that sounds like some Soviet Russia bullshit. Like, what do you mean they assigned you a degree to track? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I guess I always thought that people picked what they wanted to study and do, but apparently, like, wherever Magic Sloth is, you can't. Sorry, I'm still dealing with, I swear to God, like, this is why I always joked about being allergic to computers, even though I'm literally not, because that's not possible. Every time I'm just watering out of my places. It's very uncomfortable. You're not dumb, Magic Cat. IT just isn't for everyone. And I'm not just saying that, and I'm not just being like, dummies unite, or whatever. Like, and I'm not saying this in like a bragging way. I made the Dean's List 3 times, and I sucked at IT. Like, not being good at IT, it doesn't mean you're stupid. Like, by all accounts, I would technically be considered a smart person, but I totally sucked at coding and programming and bullshit like that. That was literally the only class I made a D in. I made A's in everything else. Except for the one class where I didn't show up for the exam because I had been previously told that the exam wasn't mandatory, except apparently it was. So it was an automatic fail, even though I had made A's in the class until then. I was like, why would you tell me the exam is not mandatory when it is? Like, bro. What she actually meant when she said it wasn't mandatory is that she has to, on paper, hold one to be able to teach a class, but she wasn't going to count it against us. So she wanted us to show up and basically just, like, sleep at our desk. But she didn't explain that! So I failed the class, even though I didn't fail the class. You see how that's confusing? Yeah, it didn't make sense to me either. I was like, if it's mandatory, just say it's mandatory. She said it wasn't. She should have explained that attendance is mandatory, but that you don't have to take it. Even though you, like, you know what I'm saying? What she meant was it is mandatory for her to say she's holding an exam, but she can make it whatever she wants. Which was apparently nothing. But she didn't explain that. So, yeah, I didn't get credit for that class. But I actually did really well in that class before the whole exam fiasco. Versus coding, where I literally passed with a D. It was terrible, and I hated it. And I wasn't lazy about it either. I went to all the review sessions. I went to all the tutoring sessions. I even asked for extra help after class and in class, and I still barely passed. Which is all to say, I completely sympathize with you, and it does not mean you're stupid. Also, like, as far as struggling in math, there actually is a learning disability where people are kind of incapable of doing math or find doing math very difficult. Like, they have difficulty with doing anything with numbers. Yeah, it's almost like dyslexia, but, like, specifically for math, where you just, like, you can't do math. It's a thing. But even if you don't have that, like, there was this YouTuber, Chubby Emu, who was explaining, like, he wished he knew when he was younger that it's okay to be bad at things, because he was basically felt like his personal worth was tied to how well he did at things. And he wished he knew when he was younger that you don't have to be good at everything. You don't have to be good at everything. Not everyone's good at math. It's okay. Holy crap, I didn't even hear him come in. Hey, honey! What do you mean, add that to your list? Is that... Aww. Is that a cookie? Aww. Oh, sorry, it's not a cookie, it's a big-ass cookie. Since it's so big, are we sharing it, or is it a gift for me? Oh, you're so sweet! Aww. Thank you. I'll have to make sure to do something nice for you later, because you brought me a cookie. What do you mean? It's never just a cookie, you brought me food! But food is like my love language. You brought me food. I have to show my love and appreciation now. Really? Well, that's weird. Oh, yeah, your brother said that he forgot to put it back in. I don't know why he took it out in the first place, but it's whatever. He said it's all there, he just forgot, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I can't really do much in this fight because my character got confused. So she's just wandering around. Magic Hat said, quote, every now and then I read numbers or words backwards or add words. Magic Cat, are you dyslexic? I don't mean this in the derogatory way, like legitimately. Have you been tested? No! For dyslexia or the math one. How do you say it? Dyscalculia? I probably left out some letters, it's fine. Shh. The learning disability where people either can't do math at all or they have difficulty doing math. That's a thing. Yeah, I didn't know what to eat, so I just had some popcorn because it's basically like eating air. There's nothing in it. I had sustenance. I had a packet of jerky and some mango pieces. What do you mean, oh my god, I ate? What do you mean lies? So it only counts as food when you're having it as a snack, but when I eat it, it's not food?
Yeah, because you didn't even finish the box. Bag.
I started feeling full. Shut up. I had an egg earlier too. Why is it shame? Why is it double shame? No, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was supposed to be taking over watering it. I'm sorry. Because I never remember the plant. I feel like I need a timer that goes off every 3 days. Otherwise, I'm not gonna remember. This is why I don't keep plants unless they're succulents or cacti. Oh, I'm very glad it's hardy. I'm sorry. I told you I'm not gonna remember though. That's why I don't ask for plants. Literally, unless it's every day, I'm not gonna remember. I'm just not. Half the time I forget we have a plant. This is why I jokingly say I don't even know if anyone would notice if I started developing memory problems from a disease, because I already have memory problems. Yeah, it's kind of scary. I'm sorry. In my defense, I've legitimately forgotten how old I am before. On 3 separate occasions. So, I swear I'm not doing this to be a dick. I legitimately forget. Is this an actual client? I was not paying attention. It is! Cool. Magic has said don't add that to my list. I mean, I know your country may not have the same disability laws or protections, but surely there's some kind of accommodation they could make if you did find out you had a learning disability. Or even if they won't make the accommodations, surely there's something that your family could implement that would make your life easier. Magic has said she wants her mom to take her for a body check. I mean, I don't know that that's something that would necessarily come up in a physical. I don't even know how you would normally go about getting tested for that. Like, I know over here a lot of people get tested in school for things, especially if people notice they're struggling. But otherwise, I don't really know how you arrange that. Like, I don't know if you just ask your doctor or your school to arrange it, or like what you do. Like, I don't know how you get evaluated for that. Also, literally just for like today and days like this, I don't have to like cook. I just have to reheat food because I cooked the food yesterday, so we're having leftovers. So I can keep playing for a tiny bit longer. Oh, nice. 56 minutes, so I will have at least an hour. Magic has said... Anything else to add besides ADHD and dyslexia? I mean, it depends on what treatment or education plans are available in your country and like what they actually recognize as conditions, I guess. Because for some stupid fucking reason that can vary by country. But anyway. It really just depends. I think you're gonna have to do research on your doctor too, because there are some people who quote unquote don't believe in learning disabilities, which makes no sense because you can visibly see the person struggling. Like, I don't know how you can be like, oh yeah, I don't believe in autism. Like, do you not literally see them struggling? Like, hello? Yeah, I don't know how someone can sit there and say they don't believe in a disability. It's like, oh, so they're just a fucking unicorn now? They're just imaginary numbers? Like, it just makes those people sound stupid. Like, what do you mean you don't believe in learning disabilities? So you think they're struggling for fun? Like, it's just stupid. It doesn't make sense that they, like, I don't believe in disability. Like, what does that even mean, dude? What, they're imagining not being able to see or read numbers? Like... Magic Hat said everything makes me suspicious because everything my friends do, everything I do, my friends ask me if I have this or that. That's because you should probably be evaluated. And also because there are certain conditions that can either like overlap and be comorbid or that have similar symptoms and can somewhat like mimic each other. That's why people usually want you to get tested by a medical professional when you suspect you have something. You know. But just based on like personal experiences, like when a lot of us have certain conditions, it's easier for us to spot it in other people because we go through the same thing. But that doesn't mean it's medical advice. Like, we're not giving out like legal medical advice. It's more like, oh, it would be like, how do I explain it? It's like if someone who has insomnia can clearly see that someone else has insomnia. That seems like one of the more innocent and obvious examples. It's like, oh, you can't sleep multiple nights in a row? Me too! Magic Hat said, wow. I'm like, yeah, there are literally some people who are so dumb, they'll say dumb shit like they don't believe in a disability. Like, it believes in you, bitch! Like, I don't know what to tell you. It believes in you. I was literally sitting listening to a girl that said her family doesn't believe in ADHD, and I'm like, so they thought you have attention and memory problems, what, for fun? Like, I'm just like, what do you mean you don't believe in disabilities? Like, what do you think they're doing? I just don't understand how people like that exist. Or like when someone's like, I don't believe in anxiety. So their hair's literally falling out from stress for fun. Like, are you a moron? Like, obviously anxiety exists. That's what they're experiencing. Can you imagine if someone was just like, I don't believe in baldness while they sit next to a bald person? Like, that's what it feels like. Like, that's what you look like. You look that dumb saying stuff like that. Magic Hat said, to be honest, dyslexia has been one of the things I suspected myself, but I shucked it? Oh, like, you put it down to having two different languages. So, basically Magic Hat's saying she thought she might be dyslexic as well. Like, I thought it, but apparently she thought it too. But she put it down to just speaking multiple languages, and I guess that, like, scrambling her brain or something. Which, I know some people can get a little mixed up from time to time if they speak multiple languages, but I don't think that would be enough to literally give you symptoms of a learning disability? Question mark? Oh, Related story, I promise. It was really cool. I mean, not for the kids, but it was really cool to see, like, scientifically. They were talking about the article. How there were some Korean kids who didn't know that they were dyslexic until they started learning English. Because the way the Korean writing system works, their dyslexia wasn't a problem. But as soon as they learned English, or like started learning English, they realized they had dyslexia. It's just that Korean, written Korean for some reason, accommodates the disability to where like the symptoms are not obvious because the person is not struggling in the same way. But as soon as they started learning English, they started struggling and like all their symptoms started showing because of how the languages are written. It's kind of like how when you're typing stuff on a computer, they have a specific font you can use if you're dyslexic so you can actually read it right. Yeah, same thing. Funny story, I've had a milkshake twice this month. Oh, wait, no, not this month. Sorry, the calendar month just clicked over. It is the 3rd of the next month. So, I had one this... Wait, actually... Did I have the milkshake on the 1st of this month or the last day of the last month? I may have actually had 2 milkshakes in the same month, but it was the last month. It threw me off because we just started a new month. Don't blame me, though. My husband got the milkshakes. I mean, I very much enjoyed that milkshake, but it wasn't my idea. Oh, one of them... Never mind. I think the reason it felt like the same month is because literally we just switched from one month to the next. Because one of the milkshakes, it's like a seasonal milkshake that's only available during the month of July. So we had one for this month, even though it's only been 3 days, and then one the month before. But as far as like a 30-day like non-calendar month period, yeah, I'm pretty sure we had 2 milkshakes within the last 30 days. Yes, we had them without you. We both had one. You didn't get one. Are they good? Yeah, sorry fam. Oh, it's a monster house. I'm kind of wondering how much we can get through if we just do this. Usually we use an orb or something. Really? Did it just get paralyzed? That was funny to see in real time. Okay, this is annoying. I was right to always use orbs because this is annoying. This is annoying as shit. Let's... Nope, not that one. Yes, that one. There we go! Sorry that you got left out, fam, but you weren't here. Magic has said topics which she wants to get a bag just to display her pins. Are you talking about the Dobby and Hawks pin things you got, or something else? Those are the last pins I remember you talking about. I remember you getting a sticker sheet, but that's not the same thing. That's definitely not the same thing. Dobby is a keychain, Hawks is a pin. Okay. Aw, damn it, I didn't mean to include them on the team. I wasn't paying attention. It's fine. I mean, to be fair, you do need a bag for both. Because you can hang the keychain off your bag, too. But, yeah, that's fair. They're not the same thing. But, you can put them both on a bag, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, Jesus! Stop moving! $11 and $17. Okay, so I'm glad we ate that, because we're gonna be here for a while. Did it really just click to no? Yeah, his controllers are annoying because I'm pretty sure they're going. I'm pretty sure they are drifting and that's why they keep doing weird shit. Because the reason he replaced mine is because mine were drifting. Now mine are Gucci, but his are starting to drift, and I'm just like, But you said pins plural, didn't you? What other pin did you get? Magic has said, while we're on the MHA topic, I had a great conversation with my friend I think you would have enjoyed. Oh, Lord. What was it about? I'm almost scared to ask. Oh, JJK pins. Okay. Don't ask me to pronounce it, but I know what you're talking about. The jujitsu thingy? Jujitsu? Whatever the hell it is. That thing? Yeah. I can't pronounce the other word at all, so yeah, I'm glad you abbreviated it. Ugh, why does my body always do this? I hate this. Oh, we need to go down more. Okay. I love how I kept walking like, she'll be fine. But yeah, what did your friend say? I wonder if her Wi-Fi cut out again. I hope not. Though it lasted shockingly long, honestly. Every time it drifts, it takes years off my life. Magic has said we were talking about what quirk we would have, and I can't decide, so I said, why can't I steal whatever quirk I want? MF said I'm a villain. I mean, you are not necessarily inherently a villain, but it does sound like you're somehow related to All for One, so you're at the very least related to a villain. Which isn't that bad, because it means if someone makes you cry, they'll just kill them for you. Please don't do this in real life. We're talking about, fucking, what's it called? Anime and manga. We are exclusively talking about a fantasy world in a fantasy setting. Do not take this as real, spiritual, or legal, or ethical, or moral advice, because it is not. It is about something that is completely made up. Okay? Okay. Had to get that disclaimer out of the way. Bro! Your friend already compared you to All for One? I'm weak. Magic Hat said, quote, he did compare me to that man. Okay, but see, the difference between us is, I said it didn't necessarily make you a villain, it just makes you related to a villain. Or I guess the experiment of a villain, but that's, you know, a darker, angstier story. Like, there was this one fanfiction I read. Yes, I read fanfiction. No, I'm not ashamed. This was, like, a long-ass time ago, like, years ago. Not, like, a decade or anything, but, like, 1, 2, 3, whatever, years ago. There was, I think it's called the Inheritance series. And basically, spoiler alert, because I'm going to be talking about parts of the plot of the fic, so if you actually want to read it, maybe close your ears. Like, it was a fic where All for One was shockingly not Izuku's dad, but he was his grandfather. And apparently he'd inherited a version of the All for One quirk from him, but it was called like inheritor or whatever. And basically the way his quirk worked is instead of directly stealing from living people, anytime he was around someone who was dying, he could inherit their quirk. So basically, if he was like within a certain radius of a hospital or an accident or a natural disaster or a nursing home, he would get their quirks. You know, like anytime something happened, he could inherit their power. And he said that he usually tried to be like good about it and ask permission because he's a good little boy. But most of them didn't believe him, so they thought he was joking when they said yes, but he did ask for their consent to have their power when they died. Like, he didn't just take it from them. He was like, I'm sorry, I have ethics and morals. But yeah, his grandpa was just straight up snatching people. Meanwhile, he's like, hey, excuse me, mister, you're dying. Can I have your power? And they were like, sure, kid. I can't believe your friend accused you of just being him but female. That's messed up, yo. It sounds like he might have finished showering, so I'm gonna have to get off in a second. That was slightly messed up. I mean, it was funny, but it was also slightly messed up. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Barboach is dead. Fuck. Are they our client? I don't think they're our client. I'll revive them just because I found a seed on the ground. I'll count it as that seed. Yay! Oh. Hold on. How far do we have to go? To floor 17. Okay, yeah, we can use this then. It's not going to be too much. Do I hear fucking whistling? Is he whistling? I mean, he's entitled to whistle if he wants to in his own damn house, but I was just like, am I hearing whistling? Yes, apparently. Magic Hat said, quote, hey, I couldn't pick. I wanted wings and fire. So, well, wings because they're pretty and fire to keep my always cold body warm. Honestly, you don't even technically need fire, you just need a cold resistant quirk. Which technically means if you had an ice quirk, you'd never be cold either, but whatever. Why is it always the magic carp that go freaking aggro? They're literally the weakest shits here. Now we literally have one mission left, but we're gonna have to save it for next time, I think. Unless I start heating it while nah, I'm just gonna get off. Whatever, I don't care. Alright, Magic Cat, I'm gonna have to go. I'm pretty sure he's hungry. That said, you can always talk to me on, God, what is it called? Discord! Wow, we really are senile today, huh? Forgot the word for Discord. Jesus Christ. Alright, thanks, you too. Next time I come on, I'll try to do it for longer. Today was honestly just a bunch of, like, testing and trial and error. Like, I wasn't sure if I'd last an hour. I wasn't sure, like, how to set up the software. I didn't even realize I would have to set up a new software. Like, it's whatever. Anyway, see you next time. And yeah, I'll tell him you said hi. Oh, sure. I'll answer a question before I go. Aw, yeah, we can watch a movie on Discord. That would be nice. Or a show. Yeah, we can have a little party. Let me know when you've heard that, because I don't want to cut it off. Yay! Okay. Maybe after... Maybe when he goes to play his video games, because he plays his video games every time a certain night, we could watch something while he's playing video games. Just because I don't want to take away from the time he wants to spend together. But, yeah, why not? Is that okay? Yay! Alright, see you! Oh, actually... Wait, what day is it again? I was like... Okay, it's Wednesday. So obviously you're not going to be able to just randomly stay up to whatever time, but... I guess earlier in the day we could do it too. I could always put something on while I'm cleaning, but yeah, bye!